cloud will do that. All right, there we go. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are calling in from. I'd like to welcome you to our week 4 of wealth building. My name is Nancy Anderberg, and today we are going to be talking about how to approach people that you do not know, how to get their phone number so that you can actually put them into our lead generation system, or our otherwise known as phone app called the GeoShare. Even if you don't have the phone app right now, this is important information that you need to learn and know, and I'm going to show you the value of the phone app and how you can use it, okay? Because I think the biggest problem that we're having right now is people actually don't understand the value of the app. So we're going to go through that today. Excuse me. My daughter overslept this morning, and I'm like all ready, you know, to run her to school, and then I come back home and I get ready. She overslept. I wake her up. So that's why I look like this today. It's all good. It's all good, right? Because she had to get ready, and then I was running around, and here we go. I didn't get back in time, but I did get my lipstick on for you, so that's always a good thing. So let's get started here, guys. So first things first. Mr. Michael Bray, many of you have probably heard of this gentleman. He actually was the founder and owner of a company called Lexus. And those of you that have been in this industry a while maybe remember Lexus. They still, I believe, hold the record for the fastest growing company that went international. It was just this wild, crazy buzz years ago. And Michael Bray was one of the owners of that company. He's a professional marketer. He owns 40 non-MLM companies, you know, traditional companies. He's just a really amazing speaker and teacher and trainer. He does seminars, and he actually came on the call last night for me as a favor to talk with you guys. And I did get it recorded, but I recorded in the cloud. So now I have to figure out, I'm not a techie person, I have to figure out how to pull it off the cloud to get it uploaded to YouTube. So I will figure that out today, or I'll find somebody that will, right? So we just got to surround ourselves with people smarter than us. I mean, that's what I try to do. So you guys, thank you so much for taking time. I know you guys, a lot of you can only be on for a little bit this morning. So I want to get right into it here. So he uses this wonderful approach that anybody can use to start up conversation. Guys, it can be as easy as you're pumping your gas and you're next to someone, and I'm just constantly looking for the opportunity to give someone a sincere compliment. And I don't mean, you know, blow sunshine up their skirt. I mean, really be sincere. But if you look for good things in people, you're just going to have a better day anyway. So I would say that would be my #1 tip for you, is always look for the good in people, because guess what? It is so easy to look for the negative. I mean, the negative things and things that aren't so great about people are blaring all the time, right? So we need to learn how to tone that down and start looking for the good things, so that we can really, because most people are beat up out there. They are stressed out. They're struggling. They're either overworked and underpaid, or they're you know, they work like crazy. They have money. They don't have any time. Or there's just a lot of dissatisfied people out there, and they're frankly, they're just kind of grumpy, and they don't show their best side to strangers. So that's where you get to take the power to help other people have a good day. And that could mean smiling, giving them a sincere compliment, and look for it. Just look for it. And so here's an example for that Michael gave. He's you know, he's pumping gas, and this gal pulls up next to him, and she has a nice car. She's getting gas, and he's like, "Hey, good morning. How are you today?" And he's pumping his gas, and she's kind of looking at him like, "Well, hi, I'm good. How are you?" and he's larger than life. He's just this happy guy, right? Just be you. You know, you have to be larger than life, but be you. And he's like, "So hey, how do you like that car?" And I don't know what she had, and she started, you know, going, "Oh, well, I just got it, and this and that," and you know, they're chatting, and he's like, "Oh man, that's, you know, I was really, you know, interested in that, and I was checking that out." And he goes, "You know, I'm in the you know, wealth management industry, and I'm just wondering, could do you mind if I give you my business card? And so, can you say you're in the wealth management industry? Yeah, you sure can. Can you say, you know, that you're in the, yeah, I mean, you can say whatever you want to say, but don't lie, right? But use creative words. You don't have to say, I'm a network marketer. Can I give you my card? You don't say that, right? Remember this, that if it's not necessary to say, it's necessary not to say it. So even when you're giving your testimony and all those things, you know, you just always want to be direct and right to the point. And so when you're speaking with someone, figure out what you're going to say, you know, whether it be, you know, I'm in the health and wellness industry, I'd love to just give you my card. It depends on what you're talking about. So if she's talking about a new car, you know, I would probably say that I'm in the you know, the wealth management industry, and we help people make money, right? So that's a great thing that he says. You guys can be creative there, but then when she says, sure, absolutely, say, okay, give me your phone number, please, and I'll give that to you. And she's like, what do you mean? Oh, my business card's electronic. I hope you're writing this down, because this is your multi-million-dollar tip of the year. It really is. Because, you know, and some people will hesitate at first, but she already said yes. Hey, can I give you my business card? Sure. Okay, great. Give me your phone number. Okay, that's what you do. Because here's the thing. When you're going through life, you are building your, we used to say this back in the day, your Rolodex. Do you guys remember having a Rolodex? Deb, you remember this from Herbalife? Oh my goodness. Remember our Rolodexes? And then we used recipe cards. And we did our follow-up system with recipe cards with those boxes. You guys shake it here. Yep. Okay, so that you are on a journey of life, and part of your journey as a network marketer, actually one of the biggest parts, is collecting people's information. It's building your list. You're constantly building your list. I believe Michael Bray is probably one of the biggest lists I've ever seen. I've got a pretty big list. I do. My problem is finding time to get to that list, right? But with technology now, there's so much we can do. And so that is just a fantastic lead in. And so the people that were on last night, I gave them assignment, and this is your assignment too. Now, it's a busy time of year. You're out there, you're shopping, unless you're me and you order everything online, so you don't have to go out and shop. And I love to shop, but I don't like carrying all the stuff, right? So I order everything to be just delivered through Amazon. Again, what did I say? That we're in that gig mentality, that type of community is out there. But when you're out and about, whether you're getting gas, groceries, you're picking up kids from events, start building your list. Your assignment, and this is a stretch, I know. You're going to get 20, and so am I, you're going to get 20 new people on your list. How are you going to do that? You're going to look for the opportunity to give them a sincere compliment, and you want to give them your electronic business card. So now, I know what you're thinking, because I know how you guys think. You're already going, what the heck's an electronic business card? And how do I do that? So now you're hung up on the how-tos, aren't you? And why do we do wealth building? It's not about the how-to, it's about the why, right? The how-to is simple. Now you're still thinking, well, how do I? I don't care how you do it. You can, if you have a business card, you can take a picture of it, and you can keep that in your contacts, and you can text her that. You can have a cute picture of yourself, and you can just text her a picture of yourself and your name, your phone number, and your email. Type it in text and send her that. I don't care what you send her or how you do it, but please don't get it. Don't make it complicated. Okay, don't overthink it. One of the gifts that I have, and you'll learn about me. And yes, I have tons of schooling, and I worked, got my undergrad and worked on my doctorate and the whole deal. Tons of education. I love education, but I have this weird knack for dumbing things down. I like things super simple, probably because I'm very ADD, and I call it ADG because I believe it's a gift. I would not change it for the world. I wake up with ideas. I go to bed with ideas. I'm one of the most creative people, and I love who I am, and I'm ADG. All right? But I can make things simple. Why? Because my short-term memory is about this long, and I have to keep things really simple. And I have to stay super organized by, you know, writing notes in my phone. Alarms have to go off, or I'm off doing something else. I'm super organized. But these are skill sets I had to learn to deal with my gift. All right. So most people overthink things and try to figure everything out. And what I'm trying to teach you is to dumb it down like Nance. All right. Just dumb everything down. Simple, simple, simple. Your goal is to get 20 new contacts. How are you going to do it? You're going to engage in a conversation. You're going to look for the opportunity to give them a sincere compliment. Sorry, I need a drink here. I am drinking out of a red Solo cup, and it's not a beer. Red Solo cup. This is called single mom working her ass off, doesn't have time to do dishes, bought red Solo cups. Is that funny? Maybe I won't post this one. Okay, see, ADD, there I go again. So you're going to collect that information. You want to give them your electronic business card. Do we have that? You got it? Can you please commit to get 20 by next week? Say yes or no. Nod your head, yes or no, or give me a thumbs up. Do I have a yes out of everyone? Okay, because this is going to be fun, because I'm going to ask for testimonies next week, and I want to hear some funny stories. I want you guys to be creative. You can even say, listen, you know, if people are being weird with you, or, you know, just make people laugh. You know what? Laugh at yourself. You guys see me laugh at myself all the darn time, and it lightens things up. It helps people say, oh gosh, you know, she can do it, I can do it. But make people laugh, have fun. If people get weird with you, just say, listen, my business coach is gonna just kill me. I got to get 20. So come on, just give me your number and let me give you my card. I mean, I do stuff like that all the time, you guys, and people aren't shake their head, they just laugh. I'm like, I promise you, I'm not going to, like, you know, put you in, you know, sell your contact information or anything. I'm just going to give you some information on my business. That's it. I promise. So it's really super, super, super simple. Don't beg people. Come from that position of strength. Okay. So good. You're there. We're doing it. Some of you guys were on the call last night. You're back for more. I love it. Now, I have to tell you, when we started this 4 weeks ago, we had over 100 people on 2 calls. I'm down to last night. What did we have? Do you guys remember who was on last night? I think did we have 30 people on last night and only 14 this morning? So, wow. This always happens. It always happens, especially when we don't really break up and get super duper accountability groups. Which leads me to all of you have your accountability partner. If you don't, did you get one, or are you going to get one? What's your plan? You guys need someone, because you need help, you know, staying accountable. My 4 kids are my 4 kids are my accountability. No joke. You should hear my 14-year-old, guys. I think she could hop on here right now and teach some of this stuff. She is like a little freaking bulldog. Mom, how many people did you talk to today? Literally, she says that to me. And I mean, it's funny. I mean, I can't even make up excuses with her. She's like, Mom, you know, excuses are like belly buttons. Everybody has one. So anyway, so get your accountability partner. I'm going to do a screen share with you now on this demo site here that we set up that has to do with ageashare.com. I want to get really clear with you, okay? So hang on here. Alrighty. Okay. Do you guys see that? Nod yes or no. See my screen? Okay, cool. Let me shrink this down here. Okay. Okay. So there's some confusion about this app. People try to go to their phone and download the app, and they try to log in with their Agea login information. And that's not how you do it. This is right here. Look, ageashare.com. That's all I went to. And here it is. You have to do this on your computer. You have to do this in a browser. I'm going to dumb this down so much. This is a browser. See where this thing is? This little thing is where you type it in. You either use Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever. Can you go online on the internet, okay, on your phone in a browser? Yes. but this is not to be done in the app. So that's a big confusion right now. So you go to ageashare.com, not the app on your phone, but the website, okay? Then you can start your free trial, all right? That's what you do. Now, once you're set up, you're gonna, and if you ever have any questions whatsoever, please don't ask me, please don't email me, please, this is where you go, okay? Now, if they are not getting back to you within 3 days, then I want to hear from you. Otherwise, you know, I don't want to hear from you on this. And I don't mean to sound, I sounded kind of bitchy. I didn't mean to sound bitchy. Okay, so I clicked on login, right? And hang on here, let me log in here. All right, so now I'm going to go in, I'm going to log in. What's my member login? Well, it's whatever I set it up to be, right? So I'm going to log in, and I'm going to teach you guys how to use this amazing site. So again, I'm not on the app on my phone. I am in the website ageashare.com. So before you ever even download it on your phone, the app, you have to set it all up first on ageashare.com. So this is what your dashboard looks like. All right. This is a separate entity from Agea, the company, but you connect it with your ID number. How do you do it? Guess what? I don't even have to tell you, because look at this. Ta-da! Quick system training. Look at, there are videos that teach you absolutely everything. Isn't that cool? And guess what? Nobody taught me. I learned all by myself, and I can teach you. So here's the thing. Point, guide, direct, you guys. You know my motto. I'm pointing to you guys. I'm not going to go through these details. You're gonna learn how to do this, okay? So now people go, well, I don't get it. What's in it? Well, that's easy, because first of all, you're going to set up. You have to set up everything first. Your configuration. So this is what mine is. Mine's just nancy.ageashare.com. I just kept it super simple. I connected to my Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and email. All right. What is a short link? A short link is this. It's no big deal. You click on it and you go short it. And see this little short link down there? It's just a short little link that doesn't have information on it. You can copy that. You can put it in a text. You can put it in an email. You can put it all over social media. It's just cool. All right. Okay. So no problem. All righty. So now let's go over here and let's click around. So how do I learn? No one teaches me. I just go in and learn it. Now I'm familiar with this just because I've done this kind of stuff before. But when you click on configure site, right there's your basic setup. So super simple. Here's where you set up link all your social links. You put your photo in there. You put your story in there. You put meta tags in there. If you don't know what those are, don't worry about it. You don't need to do it. So marketing pages. What are your marketing pages? Well, this is your lead capture page. You have a blog. You have video pages. I don't know if you know that, but you do. All right. But what I want you to focus on right now is lead capture pages. Click on that, because you need to know what they are, what they say, what they do. So here's everything you guys have. And this is where you can look at it, and you can click on it and you can look at it. So let's look at it. All right, so here's one option for you. So this is one of your links. Pretty cool, huh? Doesn't give specific information because, again, we want to get their information. We want to pique their interest. Okay, this is called the landing page or a squeeze page. Deb's raising her hand. Hang on one second, Deb. Super cool, huh? It's generic though, right?
This is Dale. I'm seeing a frozen screen. Were you showing a video or something, or?
Yeah, it is. Oh, shoot! I was playing the video.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a frozen.
That's okay. Let me. I'm gonna just close that. So I'll let you guys go watch those whenever. So make sure you go in there and watch those. So how many of you have actually done that? Gone in there and looked at this stuff?
I have. This is Dale.
I have.
Okay, good. How many of you are using this?
I have. I'm playing around. Yeah, I'm playing around with it. But what I'm finding is you have to still follow up with people if they don't like, because it should send a notification once they get it, you know, if you use the lead capture page. So I'm still playing around with it.
Yep. When they get it. So these are the lead capture pages. So I like all of them, but I really like this one, this EMF. And you guys can edit things. I mean, just just keep it simple.
Can you refresh your screen, please? I'm still seeing a frozen screen.
Do you want me to share it, Nancy? I can if you want.
Why is my screen frozen? I'm refreshing, yeah. Sure. Okay, hang on a minute.
I have it up if you want me to share it.
Do you see mine now?
No.
Okay, Ann, do you mind? Thanks.
Let me see if it'll let me. Yep.
Let me stop share and then you can share yours.
Oops,
There we
here
go.
we go. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yep, okay, perfect. See, mine worked just fine last night. How weird. Okay, so good. Okay, so that is, so you guys can go in and see all those and watch them so you know what you're doing there. So just go in and play around here. And then the question is, how do you, oh, actually, okay, so Ann, do me a favor, go over to, click on the left, go over to like contacts and leads, if you don't mind.
Okay. You want me to go to contacts or add a contact?
Just go to contacts. So what happens when someone enters this system, so look, you have a whole, I mean, you know what people have seen, where they've gone. I mean, this is so amazing. And most of you have a minimum of 300 people in your phone. And I want to show you exactly how to use your phone. So understand, this is your dashboard. This is the site that you can control everything from. But on your phone, once you download the app, that's where you actually, I mean, you can email, of course, but sending things out through text is so very, very simple. And so if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to have you stop the screen share now, Ann. I just wanted to show people that so they can get a taste of it. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to show you the app. So the GeoShare app, then you download, and remember, the login is whatever you set it up to be. It's not the same as agea.com, that login, it's different. So whatever you set it up to be. And then this is what, when you pull it up and open it, this is what it looks like. And it's simple, you guys, because you sync it with the contacts in your phone. So what you do then is a little arrow that says send message or send link. So you can send them a message by basically just clicking on send message. See this? And it'll tell you to select the contact from your phone, and you touch it, and then you decide which message you want to send. You can ask them permission if you want, if you want to. I haven't been doing that so much. I've been doing, let me go back here. So then you just push the little house and it takes you back to your home screen. But if you click on send link, Same thing. Then that's what's going to send like the video or whatever presentation you want to send. But again, you have to go into a geoshare.com and see all of your options of what you can send, because you can send an opportunity video, you could send the EMF shield video. There's other things you can send. Now, what I've experienced so far is texting is great, emailing not so great, but what's working great is I've posted the links a few times in my social media, okay? And people are clicking on them and going through it. And I haven't posted it very many times at all. And I really don't post a lot on my personal page when it comes to business. I do more, you know, intriguing people to contact me. But I did post that on there 2 times, and I got 4 new distributors. That's it. I mean, how simple is that? So it put them in the drip system. What is a drip system? A drip system is just the autoresponders, because those are set up. Now, you can go in and get highly detailed and change things in here. I don't have the time. I don't want to do it. I wouldn't recommend you wasting time on that. It's set up, but use this tool. So when you go out and if you can go collect those numbers, like I said, the goal is 20, because our goal is to get to Platinum Elite, right? If you're not Platinum Elite already, you want to have 20 people that enroll on packs. Actually, $3.99 pack is what I recommend, unless they're coming in on just the EMF pack, which is $99. But remember that fast start bonus, okay, the 7-level fast start bonus that you make 60% on of half the BB, okay, that 7-level payout, that's only paid out on their first pack order. Let's say someone comes in at the $3.99, and then next week they upgrade and they do the $9.99 pack, the quantum pack. You're not going to get fast start bonus on that one. You're going to just get it on the $3.99. So I had some people just getting people to join for 99 bucks and pushing people through. I wouldn't do that. I don't do that. Why? You are not setting people up for success. People need the quantum card. It's the Mac Daddy. It's the amplifier. It's the magnifier. It's what really makes everything work. And so that pack is $3.99. So that's where I always go $3.99, $9.99. The $99 pack, it just isn't the smartest position to bring people in. They really need that card so they can do demos, so they can get the full impact of these products. All right. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that to be at Platinum Elite, you know, we're shifting, we're doing some things with the compensation plan because there was some manipulation going on. People would join at 99 and then they would sign up themselves again and they join at 999. And so they collect all the money on that and they would go even deeper and deeper and deeper, and it started to manipulate things. So right now it is what it is, 20, no specifics, but 20 people ordering a business pack. And then the next month you have another you have 20 active distributors, okay? Active, what does active mean? Well, they have their auto ship in place and they've ordered again this month. Let me give you a scenario on that. So let's say you have, let's say you had 20 people in December. And when they enroll, the very first thing I do is I of course invite them to the Facebook page, because that's where all the information is and teaching and all that. Then I walk them through their back office. I make sure that their you know, holding tank says yes, and I also make sure that they understand where their sample page is. Just going through the basics, and I set up their auto ship order, their smart ship. All right, we set that up. So if they ordered their pack on December 1st, all right, their smart ship doesn't have to run till the end of January. But let's say January 5th, they needed product. Can they just order? Absolutely, they can go in and order. And if it was at least 40 BV, they can then change the date on their smart ship and move it out a month. But that it's really simple and easy to do, super easy. Okay, so I just want to make that point very, very clear. So back to 20. Let's say you got 20 in December. January rolls around. You're noticing, it's the 20th of January and someone stopped their smart ship. Okay, so now you only have 19. But guess what? You brought in another person in the month of January that ordered a pack. So you still have 20. Okay, I just want to make that clear. That's how that works. So it's not like the person that you brought in, it's not like that person has to make sure at least 2 months in a row, because it is a 2-month qualification. But you have to have 20 active people that you've personally enrolled on packs for 2 months in a row, and then the bonus is paid out that following month. Okay, so that's important for people to understand that piece of that. So that's why I chose the 20. Let's get 20 new contacts, because we're building our list. I gave you a great way to do it. And then what you're doing is you're putting them into your system, into your GeoShare system. And it works. It really works. The key is, though, like I had these 4 people that joined, I didn't even talk to them. I mean, so now, like Dale said, you need to get them on the phone to establish that relationship and talk to them, because, a lot of people have gone all electronic and they build these systems, they all go all electronic, and people come and go that way. We still have to be, high tech, but we still have to be very high touch. We have to build the relationships and let people know that we're here to help them. And they're just a live person, that it's not all just, online and digital. Okay. So those were just the main things I wanted to go over with you today, because I think a lot of people are not using the app because they don't understand. They keep trying to go into their phone and set it up and to try to do stuff, and it's not where you do it. I mean, can you go on your browser in your phone and type in a GeoShare? Yeah, you can. But the whole point is you have to set everything up and really manage things through a geoshare.com. The app is for you to use to send the information out. Okay, so I just wanted to make that distinction. And then please make sure that on that site that there's tons of training videos. So just take a couple of hours, not during the time that you've scheduled to do the income producing activity, right? But another time, and go through those videos so that you understand it, because this is going to make your job very, very simple. Remember, we are not the message, we're the messenger. All you're doing is you are sharing your testimonial, and if you want to 3-way in people with your contacts to share their testimony, you're sharing a recorded Zoom meeting, whichever one you like, whichever opportunity one you like, or if you have created your own, you're sharing that, or you're sharing the one through the app, and that's it. You don't have to be a scientist, okay? You don't have to understand every little detail of how the product works. People just want to know, does it work? What's the story? You want just connect with them personally. That's the biggest thing. And that we have a system. If we can show people that we have a system, then people say, oh, I can do that, right? And all the tools are there. All the teaching and training is right there on the website, okay? So any questions that you have?
Nancy, I have a question.
Yep.
I wanted to clarify a couple of things. So you bring in a new affiliate and they get a GeoShare for, is it 2 weeks free trial or is it 30-day free trial?
It's 2 weeks. It says 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. Okay. So, and are they getting the full version or the cheaper version?
It's whatever they pick, because they get to pick, because at the end of the 2 weeks, they're billed. So they actually sign up for it. And
you pick when you create your account, you're picking which version you want.
Yep.
Okay. And is the difference on the cheaper version, the $20 version, is that only have capability of emailing somebody a lead, like a capture page or information, and the bigger version allows you to do it with text or this voicemail where you can send a
So
recorded
I'm
voice?
going to tell you to go to the website. I'm going to be a good mentor. Instead of giving you the answers, I'm going to say, go to the website and read it. And so you know for you, and you know how to direct people there. So there's a few differences. And I tell everyone that, you know, the more, and just, I mean, we don't make money on this at all. So when you refer to
Right.
people, I'm just saying,
But the way I understand it, the way I understood it is that if you do pick the cheaper version, then you don't have the capability of designing your own pages. You lose that. You lose
yeah, you lose that.
you lose the do-it-yourself pages.
Yep.
And you also are limited to only sending emails to people, and you lose that text SMS capability. That's how
Go to the website. You want me to pull it back? Go to the website. Actually, go ahead and go to the website right now and tell me what it says. And there's videos too. So again, don't tell people what they can learn for themselves. So when people have questions, you don't need to explain that stuff. You don't. It's really important that you
let them figure it out.
send people there and they can read it. They can figure it out. All right. Remember, we don't ever, here's a big mistake that professional networkers make. And well, actually, part-time networkers make, to be really honest, and 85%, well, actually more than that, 99% of the people are part-time, and we try to tell people what to do. We try to control people, and we need to empower people. If there's one thing that I think I do well is I point, guide, direct, because I understand duplication. There are a lot of people out there that just are downright lazy, all right? And we need to teach people self-responsibility and teach people how to, you know, it empowers people, you guys. It really does. Dale, I know you're one of those. I mean, you know, you get it. Like, you know how to empower people and you understand what I'm teaching. So it's not like I'm teaching you. You get that. But it's sometimes we forget and we start to do everything for everybody. And there's certain things we can do for people, like three-way calls, presentations, things like that. But the things that people can do for themselves, let them do it. Empower them to do it. Okay? It's super important. It helps their self-esteem. It helps their confidence. They take ownership more. That's the big thing. You guys, people with this type of business, people, they don't take it seriously. So our biggest job really is to empower them and to encourage them so that they have that aha moment that they're like, wow, I get this. I can do this, you know? And so that's all. That's what, everything that I'm doing, I'm constantly, you know, everything you do teaches. Okay, whatever you're doing with your team, you're teaching them, whether you know it or not. So I have people on my team that it's unbelievable what they do for their people. And they think that it's a good thing. And what kills me is their people think it's a good thing, and it's not, because it's not teaching self-responsibility and taking their business seriously. So I don't mean to go off on a rant, but so that's, you know, honestly, I've got such amazingly strong leaders because they know that this is how I am and this is how I teach, but yet still many of them will try to do everything for their people. And it's because they feel like they want to feel needed and wanted. And guys, let's not get our worth from that. Let's get our worth from, I get my worth from God, okay? And so remember that this is a business, and yes, you have to take self-responsibility, but the greatest mentoring you can ever do is teach people to teach and point, guide, direct. We are blessed. We do have a system, and we really need to use it. because it will make all of our lives easier, truly, so much easier. In fact, even like the Tuesday night opportunity meeting, I can tell you, I don't like doing it because it's stressful and you never know what technology is going to do. Why can't we use a recording? Why not use the system? Why not jump on Zooms then, like I teach, you know, after they see a presentation, whether it's live or recorded, why not come on Zooms then and teach this kind of stuff? Why not build relationships and get to know people who people really are, you know? So my philosophy is a little different. I'm not, you know, I'm not cookie cutter MLMer. I never have been, never will be. But what I've done is worked, and you know, so I just think it's important. Questions, more questions on the app or questions on anything at all?
Yes, Nancy, this is Ann. When you were talking about the auto ship, I'm a little confused. Is it that as long as you have an order placed within that month, or is it a 30-day?
So within that month, and here's the thing, we have to have an auto ship, have an active auto ship, but let's say you don't want to wait till your auto ship is that month, right? As long as you order within that month, you know, the 40 BV or the 80, if you're elite, you know, or I'm sorry, platinum, you have to have an 80 BV, platinum and platinum elite, you have to do 80 BV, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say my auto ship doesn't hit until the end of December, but I need product right now. I can go ahead and order, say I want to order a freshness card or whatever. Then I can take my auto ship and I can change the date now till January.
Okay.
It's on the calendar month.
Okay, so basically it's not 30 days from when I place that order, but it's as long as I have one order in December, another order in January that equals at least 40 or 80 BV, whichever. So it doesn't matter when I could order something the end of December and turn around and order something the 1st of January, and now I've got covered for December and January.
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, because that's been a little confusing. That's good to know, because I didn't understand the exact, you know, how the cutoff happens, and
yep.
You know, so good. Thanks. That helps a lot to understand that. So every month, as long as in that month period, that 30, 31 days, whatever, you have an order is really what it is. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So those are really good questions.
But you have to manually go in and change your auto ship. Otherwise it'll be shipped automatically.
Yep.
But it won't show you off of auto ship, but it will allow you to put it into the next month.
Yes. Once you have your order, once you place your order.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I do it all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Now, you guys know what's going to happen. So let me give you an update on let me take it off record here.